You've got a folder full of files that need sorting, 3 reports to summarize, and a spreadsheet that needs cleaning up before your next meeting. Normally, that's an hour of tedious manual work. What if you could just describe what you want done, close your laptop, and come back to it finished? That's what Claude Cowork is built to do. It's a mode inside Claude, made by Anthropic, that doesn't just answer questions like a normal chatbot. It actually goes and does multi-step work across your files and apps, then comes back with a finished result for you to review. Here's the key difference. If you ask a regular chatbot to organize your files, it'll tell you how. It might even write you a script. But you're still the one running it. Cowork actually does it. It opens the folder, looks at what's there, and reorganizes it right on your computer, following the rules you gave it. So how does it actually get access to your stuff? You have to explicitly connect a folder first. Cowork can't just wander around your computer on its own. When you turn it on for a folder, you choose whether to allow it once or always for that folder going forward. Nothing happens until you've granted that permission. One quick note, you'll need a paid Claude plan to use Cowork at all. We'll come back to exactly what that requires later. And even with permission granted, Cowork doesn't just barrel ahead. For anything risky, like deleting files, it pauses and shows you exactly what it's about to do, so you can approve it first. Every step it takes is visible, not hidden behind the scenes. So what's it actually useful for? Let's look at a few real examples. The most common starting point is file organization, pointing Cowork at a messy folder, like your downloads, and asking it to sort everything by type and date, and rename vague files like a random photo number or a plain file called download into something you'd actually recognize later. It's also useful for research and reports. You can ask it to search the web, pull together everything it finds on a topic, and hand you back a clean, organized document. Or give it a rough set of notes and ask it to turn them into a polished slide deck. Let's actually see the research use case in action. Here's a folder of scattered notes, bookmarked competitor links with no summaries, rough meeting notes from a call, half-finished pricing ideas, even a file of quotes with no sources attached. This is the kind of folder most of us have somewhere. Useful information, but nothing pulled together yet. I'll ask Cowork to search the web for the latest pricing models from our top competitors, combine that with what's already in my notes, and write me a clean summary document with sources so I can trust where the numbers came from. And notice the permission step. Cowork spells out exactly what it wants to access, and nothing runs until I approve it. Watch the plan. It starts by reading through the notes already sitting in the folder, then goes out and searches the web for current sources on each competitor. From there, it cross-checks the figures it finds against what was in the notes, flagging where they agree and where they don't, before it starts writing anything. Same as before, the whole plan and every step along the way stays visible. Nothing happens behind the scenes. And that's the result. 6 scattered files and a web search turned into one clean, organized document with the sources cited right there, so you can double-check anything before you actually use it in a pitch or a report. Up close, you can see the sources listed right in the document, every figure traceable back to where it came from before you rely on it. Before we jump into the spreadsheet example, if you're enjoying this so far, take a second to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next video. It helps the channel more than you'd think. Okay, back to it. And it can work with spreadsheets, cleaning up messy data, building working formulas, or pulling numbers together into a chart. It's worth knowing up front that it handles simple, column-based spreadsheets much better than ones with lots of merged cells or unusual layouts. Let's see the spreadsheet use case 2. Here's a sales spreadsheet fresh out of an export. Dates written 3 different ways, dollar amounts stored as text in some rows, a merged header cell up top, and what looks like the same sale entered twice under two slightly different spellings of the rep's name. I'll ask Cowork to clean this up. Fix the inconsistent dates and amounts, remove the duplicate row, standardize how regions are spelled, and add a chart showing total sales by region. Same pattern as always. It shows exactly what it's about to touch and waits for the go-ahead. It scans all 340 rows first, so it knows exactly how many different date formats and region name variants it's dealing with. Then, it standardizes the dates and amounts, flags the duplicate row and removes it, and gets ready to build the chart. Same as every other demo, you can see the plan and you can see it working through each step, not just a finished file appearing out of nowhere. And that's it. 339 clean rows instead of 340 messy ones. The duplicate gone, dates and region names consistent throughout, and a chart summarizing total sales by region, ready for you to drop straight into a report. Here's the chart up close. Total sales by region, built straight from the cleaned up numbers. One more example, and this one we'll walk through live. Organizing a real folder from start to finish. Here's a folder with a mix of files, some screenshots, a few documents, a couple of downloads, all with generic names. Look a little closer and you can see the problem. Names that are just letters and numbers, telling you nothing about what's actually inside. I'll ask Cowork to organize this folder, sort files into subfolders by type, and rename anything generic into something descriptive. There's the permission ask again. You approve before it touches a single file. Watch what happens. It opens the folder, looks through each file, groups them into new subfolders it creates, and renames them based on what's actually inside each one. Notice it shows its plan and its progress the whole way through. Nothing happens silently. And that's it. A few minutes of description, and a folder that would have taken me a while to sort through by hand is done, organized, and ready to review. Zoomed in, you can see the new structure. Files sorted into folders and renamed so you can tell what each one is at a glance. Before you dive in, a few honest things to know. You'll need a paid Claude plan to use it. Pro, Max, Team, or Enterprise all work. Free plans don't. For full file and browser access, you'll want the Claude desktop app, which now runs on Mac, Windows, and Linux, though Linux is still in beta with a few features not yet available there. Some tasks are slower than you'd expect. Anything that involves clicking around in a browser takes longer, since it has to look at the screen and act step by step, the same way a person would. And it's genuinely better at simple, well-structured files than messy, unusual ones. A straightforward spreadsheet will go a lot more smoothly than one full of merged cells and irregular layouts. None of that makes it less useful. It just means going in with the right expectations. The best way to actually understand it is to try something small yourself. Pick one messy folder, describe what you want done in plain language, and see what comes back. You stay in control the whole time, and you're always the one who reviews the result before anything's final. If you found this useful, subscribe for more breakdowns of new AI tools explained simply, and let me know in the comments what you'd want Cowork to try organizing first. I'm Jennifer, and I make videos that explain AI tools simply. If this one helped you, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And if you want to keep going, check out my guide to the top 10 AI tools. It's right here on screen. See you in the next one.